All right, well, enough is enough. I've been sourcing so hard for the past few days that I've come to the realization I have too many things to list right now. So let's talk about what's going on with my Money Mountain. We're going to go through the 4 items that sold on eBay yesterday as well. But before we get into it, if this is your first time here, my name is Brian and I'm a reseller. I sell on eBay in the everything category. So I go to garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, if I can say that right. And I find items that I can flip on eBay for a profit most of the time. So today, let's take a look first at the 4 items that sold on eBay yesterday. First thing that sold is this Quaker Marine. This is a chore coat I picked up at Goodwill for $7.90. Sold that for $54.89 plus shipping on an offer. That was a great sale. Sold it in about 48 hours as well. Next item is something that I love to sell, which is cookware. I picked up this Salad Master 11-inch skillet. Unfortunately, did not have the lid, but I picked that up at Goodwill for $8.57 and sold it for $39.89 plus shipping. Next are these really cool turkey pot holders that kind of fan out and sit. They can be decorative, or you can just use them to grab your pots with. Super cool pieces I picked up at an estate sale for 50 cents and sold those for $8.17 plus shipping. And the 4th item, which actually sold very early this morning, so I'm going to get it shipped out today, is this little Wilson Hudson pewter little baby chicken. It's got markings on the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that. If it's upside down, I have no idea. It's got markings on the bottom of it. My wife found this at an estate sale for $1.10 and sold it for $6.31 plus shipping on an offer. So that's all 4 items. Pretty decent day, and then we're just like cruising on into the weekend. So it was a little bit quiet yesterday, but overall pretty good. Now let's talk about this inventory. All this sourcing I've been doing, it's just been going bananas. So let me show you first. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to take you off right here. I'm going to flip. Now you can see what I'm seeing. So this shelf right here, let's see. That stuff right there, those are listed. Everything else on here is not. Cassette tape holders, cameras, some pot lids, more cassettes, coffee mugs, hats, really cool cowboy hat box, some ashtrays, a little weather radio. Some of the stuff I just bought this morning. I bought that lamp this morning, that weather radio this morning. I've got clothing down here that hasn't been taken out of the bags. I've got clothing staged right there that needs to get done. Picked up the set of golf clubs yesterday. Square Strike, never heard of it, worth decent money. I've got a whole box of Legos, pair of jeans I picked up at a garage sale this morning. This is a garbage bag, 26 pounds of Legos in that bag. I weighed it. I've got a whole bag here of Build-A-Bear, Pokemon, and How to Train Your Dragon. Got this really cool 8-track tape holder I bought yesterday. I have pots and pans at home that need to be cleaned and put together in sets. I've got some more stuff back here, right back there to list. All that stuff right. I'm doing my finger the wrong way. Right there and right there. There's a Canon ELPH camera. Some little like construction wood holders, coffee pot. That's got to get listed. I found some amazing pieces this morning at an estate sale. Some of the best finds that I can say that I've ever found at an estate sale. I did have a remote that sold earlier this week that I paid $1 for and sold for $130. And this stuff's going to be, this is actually going to be right up there with it. So this is going to beat it probably if it works. I paid 75 cents for this. This is French, from France. It's a specific brand. I don't remember it's etched on the bottom. Lattice, something like that. Anyhow, active sold comps, $130 for that. Matching, this is a trinket dish ashtray is what they call it. Matching ashtray, active sold comps recent for $85 on that. And then this uranium glass, depressionary uranium glass ashtray with a little matchbook holder. Active sold comps, $25 for that. So, all really great stuff, but I've got too much of it, and I'm going to do some sourcing fasting. So, no purchases for the next 7 days. Today's Friday. It's the 30th today. So, I'm going to start today, and for the next, I guess it's fair if I start today, start taking pictures, but my goal is by this time next Friday, doing this video, is to have, I'm targeting 300 items. I think I have enough items that I can list 300 items. So my goal is to list 300 items between now and next Friday. That would essentially, I'm at about 365 right now, so that's going to essentially double my inventory, and it's going to be nuts. I'm going to be spending so much time taking pictures and listing items, but yeah, I just have too much stuff. And I need it to turn into money to come into my bank account. I bought it, I want to sell it, and now I've got to get it listed so I can sell it. So that's the challenge for myself. You know, if anybody wants to join me, you're welcome to, but I'm not throwing the gauntlet down for anybody else, just me. And that's really it for this Friday. I'm like super pumped. I've got a lot of great stuff here. I'm excited to get it listed to sell, and then excited to see how fast everything starts moving off the shelves. So if you have any comments or questions, leave those for me down below. Sorry, I'm so jacked up I can't even talk straight. Leave those down in the comments below. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.